Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm so glad you are here with me. Today I am going to be going over my savings plan for 2026 as well as going through all of my binders with you guys. In my last video I did an entire video showing how I decorated all of my binders. It is a long one, so if you watch that one, definitely grab a snack and get comfy. But I just wanted to show my process on how I like to decorate my binders, and it took me forever because I have a lot of binders, but I played some music in the background, so if you guys are looking for a nice relaxing video, definitely check that one out. This one is part 2 where I'm going to be going over each binder and showing you exactly how I'm going to be using it throughout the year, and then also going through my budgeting goals. So before I went through my binders, I was going to go through my goals first. This is the budget planner from my sister Eileen over at Life With Me Eileen. This is a budget planner completely designed by her, and I am absolutely obsessed with it. Each month is a different theme, and all of them are so cute. This took her so long to make, and of course she gave it to me because she is the best sister ever. So I thought I would obviously use it for my goals. Right on the front page, when you open it, there's this little section, and this front page is laminated. So I wrote down all of my 2026 savings goals. So let's go over those real quick. So these are just kind of like a ballpark number. I was watching Karen over at the Faithful Dash when she was doing her budget setup, and I love what she said. Basically, she said that these numbers are just a goal. So even at the end of the year, if I don't specifically make these numbers, I'm going to have more saved in this category than I did at the start of the year. So whatever number I get to is going to be good. These are just a number that I would like to reach, and they're going to be my goal to like going forward through this year. Like I said in my last couple videos, I am not currently saving right now because my husband is currently looking for a job, but fingers crossed things are looking good, and I'm hoping that I can start my savings journey again by the beginning of March. That is my current goal. So I made all of these categories, and then I will go through these, and then I will show you guys my binders. So for my sinking funds, I would like to put in $1,500, and I will go over like in more detail the categories, but just in general, sinking funds and my high priority, I would like $1,500 in each of them. For travel, I would like to save at least $2,000 or close to $2,000 because next year, I don't know if it's going to be next year or the year after, me and my husband want to take the trip that we've been wanting to take. It's going to be a couple weeks. We want to go to Paris, Rome, all of the islands, and it's going to be pretty expensive. So I do want to save as much as I can for that. So I'm definitely starting this one now and going to save as much as I can. For debt payoff, my goal this year is to pay off $5,000 in debt. And that seems like a lot, but I definitely have a plan. As I haven't been saving this past month, I have just spent all of my time like planning everything down to a T. So I'm hoping that this one is probably the most important this year, is the debt payoff, $5,000. So fingers crossed on that one. Christmas, I would like to save $1,500. Halloween, I normally don't save for Halloween, but I know obviously you guys have probably seen the 12-foot skeleton. I want it so bad. And then they also have the 2 dogs that come with it. I think they're like 7 feet. So total, I think it's like $800 or $900. So I'm definitely gonna try to save this much by Halloween. My month ahead, I would like to fully fund like 1 month ahead, but with everything else that I'm saving, I don't know if I can put that much into that because that is coming from my mini Mondays. So my goal for this year is to at least put $1,000 into it and get a good chunk started. I also want to start saving in my baby binder. This one I want to save $2,000 this year. I made a binder for my husband, which I want to save $2,000 this year. He has been wanting a side-by-side for so long, and I think $2,000 would be a really good down payment for that. And then we don't plan on getting one until at some point next year. So 2,000 is just this year, and then whatever we save for next year, we'll add to that. I want to start saving for a house down payment. So this is my next biggest one at $3,000. And then my last one, I want to do a little surprise binder. I can't really say what it's for because the person that it's for watches my videos. So I will show you guys the binder and how I have it set up, but I want to save $2,000 in that binder by this year. And then eventually, once I meet that goal, hopefully, and do the thing that I want to do with it, then I will obviously tell you guys and it won't be a surprise anymore. So the total for 2026 is $22,300, and I am definitely going to try my hardest to get there. But like I said, if I don't hit that number exactly, that is okay, because unfortunately I had to empty all of my binders of what I saved last year. So we are starting from zero. So at the end of the year, any money that goes into any of these categories is going to be better than where we're at now. So that is my mindset on that. And then I just wanted to show you, after the front page, there is the little story of saving. So it says Happily Ever After, Budget Planner by Life with Me. We have our year at a glance, where I put all of the important things. I put birthdays, I put the holidays that we celebrate, I put some important days, like every 3 months I get a bonus check, so I wrote those. And then I put the months of the year that we spend the most money, which is normally summer. We go to the lake quite often, so I put those in here as well. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is this page here. So this is the sinking funds yearly. So I broke down all of my sinking funds into like the specific categories. Obviously, all of them are at zero. So this, you plus and minus whatever you use throughout the year, and then this is going to be the total. So by the end of the year, I'm going to fill this out, and hopefully we can get as close to many of those goals as we can. So I just wanted to show you guys that. I won't read all of these because I'm going to go through all of the binders and tell you all of my categories anyways. So let's get started with that. Oh, by the way, I forgot. My sister Eileen, obviously this is from her, like I said, she opened up her own website. So it is lifewithme.shop. Definitely check it out. We have our Halloween Advent box that's for sale right now, and it is the cutest thing ever, if I do say so myself. If you guys want spoilers, I did post an unboxing of that a couple of videos back, so definitely check that out. But other than that, just check out her shop because she has so many cute things in there. So now we can get started. Okay, first and foremost, you guys have seen these two binders. This is just a little mini A7 binder that I picked up, and I want to start doing tinies. So I downloaded, there was a Disney collab, a Disney Sidekick collab with, I think there was like 25 different creators. Definitely everybody will be linked in the description down below, but I obviously am absolutely obsessed with Disney, so I want to start adding in tinies. And so I just put a bunch in here. And once I finish these, they're gonna go into like the 100 envelope challenge. And at the end of the year, or whenever we finish the 100, we're gonna see how much I have saved. That I haven't put towards a specific goal. So whatever goal is short, this is gonna help go to that, or it's gonna be completely different. I haven't made up my mind yet, but so excited to play this one. This one is my Mini Monday binder. So of course you guys have seen this before. It's all pink themed. I have my doggies down here, and actually we don't have Cleo. This is only the picture of Loki and Athena, so I need to add Cleo into this binder. But it has my bee, it has my little Mini Monday dashboard, and then it has my 6 envelopes. And then I still have my B-Bucks challenge back here. This is the one envelope that I did not empty, and we are almost finished. I literally need 5 more B-Bucks, and I still don't know what I'm going to do with this either, but I definitely wanted to keep those safe and not use them. So we'll be continuing that as well once we get some more ones for Mini Monday. And then my mini Monday, whatever gets finished goes into my month ahead. So that is this binder. You guys have seen this one as well. So this one does have Miss Cleo down here at the bottom, Loki and Athena. My dogs are probably the most important thing in my life. So it's what I base mostly my entire life around. I mean, I know it's the same for children, but right now my 3 dogs are my babies. So they are definitely included in every plan that I make. But this is the same binder that I had before. I have the little keychain, says best dog mom ever. I have my little month ahead dashboard that I created. And then I have my categories. This little pig magnet was from my aunt, and this just specifies which one I'm on. So once one is fully funded, I'll go to the next. I did start using these trackers last year, so I'm gonna have to maybe print some new ones or kind of just signify like how to tell which ones I've used. So we have internet, subscriptions, trash, water, cell phone, insurance, PG&E, which has been crazy these last couple months. I think this one, yeah, this one says 600, so I think that'll be a good goal. Our PG&E bill this month was $718. I have no idea what happened, but we're gonna have to figure that out. And then I have my debt, and this includes all of our debt. So any credit cards we have, any loans we have, all of that goes, I just lumped into one big sum for debt. And then we have rent and my school loans. I don't know what the price of my school loans is yet because I just finished, and I think it takes like 6 months for them to set up your payment. So I need to call them and find out. But once I find out, I will add this in wherever it goes in this lineup to where the most expensive is at the back. So there's no money in any of these yet. So we are obviously going to be starting with this first one. And like I said, the mini Mondays that I finish will go straight into this binder, and I'm going to do the snowball method. So what I like to do is I have 10 categories. Whatever I finish, I divide it by 10 and put that amount in each one. And then whatever's left over, if it's like not an even number divided by 10, I put all of that into the current one that I'm working on. So that is these two. Okay, next are these 3 here. So the 2 black binders are going to be for my husband. This first one, I love it so much. I put all the things that he loves here: motorcycles, our dogs, the beach, mermaid. He loves these American traditional tattoos. So I absolutely love this one. He got this little car keychain, and I was like, yeah, that's going in your binder. So love that. This binder is filled with kind of just random challenges right now. I need to get some more that like pertain specifically to him, but I thought it was cute regardless. This little dashboard, I believe, is from Bonnie over at Bonfire Budgets. She sent Eileen a bunch of them, and I stole a couple of them. So thank you, Bonnie, for that one. I said that's literally me and my husband right there. It's so cute. So I have the dashboard, and then in his, I have the black envelopes. So this is the envelopes that came in Eileen's Halloween advent box. So his favorite color is black. He wears all black all the time. So obviously I put that in his. And then I just chose a couple challenges in here that I think would be cute to start his out. And then in the back, I have this $5 savings challenge, which every time I come to this binder, I think I'm going to come back and do this first, maybe put like one or a couple in here. And then in the back, I just have a bunch more challenges that I can use for his. So absolutely love that. This binder is so cute. I need to tape a couple of these down a little more. I ran out of regular tape, and I tried using washi tape, but it's not sticking very well. So I'll have to come back in a couple of these and retape some of those down. But that is my husband's. And then along with that, I am going to be doing this spooky box challenge. Oh, so yeah, these are coming off. So this one is for my husband, but I couldn't do a spooky box and not do everything pink because I don't do spooky, I do pink cute spooky. So obviously it had to be cute. This is another dashboard from Bonnie at Bonfire Budgets. So cute. And then in this one, it is the Spooky Box Challenge by Income Babes. So in here, I just have all of the sections all the way in the back. I have all of the cards, and then I think there's a couple bonus games in the back as well. So along with his binder, I'm also going to be doing this going towards his savings. So there's that one with our pink spooky. See, I got to tape some of those down. And that's just in this normal black binder. And then this one is going to be my surprise binder. So this is the binder that I have in my shop, as well as the one that I did for my husband with the black hearts. I have the pink hearts that me and Eileen did for our Valentine's box. And in this, I wanted to use all of our little Valentine's savings games that we created for the box as well. So obviously everything is pink, hearts, and love. I have my little keychain from the box, and then I have my Love Yourself, You Are Enough dashboard. And then this one is just filled with our challenges that we created in the Valentine's box. This one back here is from Income Babes as well. I was thinking about using this as a catch-all. It does have some bigger amounts, but as you guys remember, I want to save $2,000. So this box is going to have to save us a lot of money. And then in the back, I also have these two envelopes and challenge from Hustle and Flows Co. This one is a birthday challenge with her birthday envelope. I did put little scratchers on here so I can't see what's underneath, but this one saves $400. So this one's going to be absolutely amazing. And then I also have her Thanksgiving one here as well, because the thing that I want to do is around Thanksgiving. So I thought this would go perfectly. It's the Thanksgiving envelope. This again is from Hustle and Flows Co. And this one saves $200. So just these two alone are $600. And that is going to be absolutely perfect. And then I have a little tracker in the back. This one is Valentine's theme, and this one is from Income Babes. So I thought it would fit perfect in here. So whenever we finish any of these challenges, I'm going to put them into here. And then I also have all of our A5s from the Valentine's box, which whenever we finish is going to go into this cute little pink envelope. So this one is going to be perfect. This is probably one of my favorite setups that I have, just because of the pink hearts and everything, but absolutely love it. These binders are, like I said, available in my shop. The pink is coming back in stock very, very soon. I'm so excited because this is obviously my favorite one from the collection. Also, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the video, February is my birthday. I absolutely love February. I love Valentine's Day. I love hearts. Literally, my wedding ring is a heart. And this year I am turning 33, which I am calling my magic year, because this is the year where we really start to tackle savings head on. I want to get some goals completed. Me and Eileen did a 2026 bingo. I will insert a picture if I remember, but this is my year. I am manifesting that. So for the entire month of February, I'm going to do a huge 33% off sale for my birthday. And since I'm bringing the pink back in stock, I do have the other colors, which I'll show you the other two, but we have black, pink, white, and blue. And for the entire month, anybody that orders any of the color binders, I'm going to throw in one of our Valentine challenges as a freebie. So definitely check that out starting February 1st. Huge sale coming. Just wanted to let you guys know. And we will keep moving. Okay, next, this is going to be my baby binder setup. So first I will show you the savings challenges. My mom got me this binder. It is so, so, so adorable. My two favorite animals are pigs and pandas. I was going to do this whole binder, just those two, but I didn't have enough of just the two. So I just decided to do all the little baby animals that I had. And then I threw in some throwbacks like Tom and Jerry, the Powerpuff Girls, the little Care Bear. I'm absolutely obsessed with this one. This one I did not decorate in my video because I just got this one the other day, but I am absolutely obsessed with how it came out. All of the challenges, I get a little keychain, says don't be jelly because I'm fluffy. All of the challenges are going to be, like I said, cute little animal themes. So you will see these once I start, but I just have a bunch of challenges in here. I have my catch-all right here, this adorable little panda, and then I have this envelope full of these cute little animal challenges that these are going to all go towards this binder. So that will be my setup for this one. I don't know what my filming schedule is going to look like. That is one thing that I still have to plan once I figure out what my actual budget is going to be, but definitely stay tuned for this one. And then once we finish any challenges in here, for my reallocation, I'm going to be using the white binder. This one is more like a cream. It's not like a true white color, but I love it because obviously you don't know if you're going to have a boy or girl, but the inside is pink, and you know, pink is my favorite color, so I love that. This one, again, I just did all of the little baby animals. I tried to stick with like the cloud theme because I love it so much. These two paper clips are part of my paper clip collection. These are the two gummy bear ones. And then in this one, so this one has all of my baby categories. This dashboard is a vellum dashboard from Eileen. I just want to say, anybody who is starting savings, I'm still new to it. I started literally like last summer, and then I had to empty my binder, so now I'm starting again. But you do not need this elaborate setup. I'm just extra, and like I said, because I haven't been saving, I've been spending all of my time just setting up my savings. So you definitely don't need everything. You can do like one binder. You could do one envelope. Just start somewhere. I like it this way because I can split up every little detail so I know where every dollar is going. I know if I just saved like a lump sum, it would kind of stress me out and I wouldn't know, like I would want to use some money for something but then feel bad because one thing doesn't have enough money. And so this way I know what's going in each category and I can split it up that way, so it makes me feel a lot better. This one has all of my baby categories that I created. I did all of these dashboards on Canva, and then I have all of my trackers are from Eileen's shop. So definitely if you guys like those, check them out. I still need to round these corners, but I was doing so much, I haven't done that yet. So these are just all the categories that I came up with. We have baby gear. If I could turn the page. Baby shower. Childcare, clothes, diapers, emergency, food, medical, nursery, and toys. Oh, and miscellaneous. So cute. These back ones are the pink trackers, and those are so cute. I was gonna switch back and forth, but I ended up doing mostly blue and then a couple pink, but that's okay. I got both colors in here. So those are going to be my baby categories once I finish any of the baby challenges. Okay, next, this is probably one of my favorite setups as well. This is going to be my Throwback Thursday, which is highly inspired by Court over at Cash Countess Court. Hello, girl, I know you're watching. So obviously for Throwback Thursday, what does this remind you guys of? She was the most amazing person ever and sent me her Clueless box challenge. I am literally obsessed. Obviously, I had to make everything Clueless. You have the little pom-poms. You have Claire down here, ugh, as if. This is the ugh, as if, a totally clueless savings box challenge from Cash Countess Court. Obsessed. I had to put the pink envelopes in here. We have the sections, Cher, Dion, Ty, Josh, Murray, Travis, and then we have our bonus games, Makeover Mash, Whatever, and Behind the Wheel with Cher. So all of them in the pink envelopes with the little pom-pom. Absolutely obsessed. Side note, Court, I made Eileen watch this movie finally, and she gave it a 7 out of 10. So I had to disown her as a sister. Just kidding. But she was like, didn't understand like the language. I'm totally bugging. And it was so funny to watch her watch the movie, and I absolutely love it. So this is going to be going for my throwback savings. So along with the box challenge, we have my throwback binder. This is the binder that came in Eileen's yearly advent box, and it is so cute with the rainbow, was completely throwback to me, and oh my gosh, I am obsessed. I had to pack this binder with everything because I'm from the 90s. We don't do anything minimalistic. I absolutely love it. All the colors, the little keychain here, and then in here is where I have all of my throwback challenges. This one has more envelopes because my throwback challenges, the ones that I finish, are going to be going towards my debt payoff. So that $5,000 is going to be coming from these binders, and I definitely need more. I am somehow lacking in the throwback challenges, so I'm keeping my eye out and definitely need more of those. So this one is not going to a specific categories binder. All of this is going to go to debt once we finish any of these challenges. And I am obsessed. So there's that one. Next, you guys have seen all of these binders as well. This is my game time setup. So of course I have the Friends box challenge that I created. I did have to empty this one as well, so we are going to start fresh. However, that is completely okay because I can't wait to get back into this one. And I was going to be so sad when it finished, so now it's going to take even longer, and I can re-see all of the cards, all of the games. I have obviously all of my Friends decor on the side. I have the purple door as the dashboard. And then we have our characters. So Chandler, Monica, Ross, Rachel, Joey, Phoebe. And then we have our bonus games, Adventures Through New York, the Geller Bowl, which is a dice race. At the bottom, we have a Shut the Pizza box for Joey's special. And we have a Who or Whom. So this is our This or That for some of the best characters in the show, besides the main 6, of course. And then in the back, we have our bingo, and then this little bonus extra savings on some of the cards. There is this little tiny umbrella in the corner, and then you come back here every time you find one and save $1 for those. And then, of course, we have our IOU cards, which hopefully we never have to use, but that is the Friends Box Challenge. I did finally put this one as a physical product on my Etsy, so make sure you check that out if you've had your eye on it. It's been a physical product, and I know that's a lot for somebody to cut themselves, so I'm so happy to offer it finally as a physical product. Next, to go along with that, so normally I pull 2 cards from my Friends binder, and then I jump into my Game Time binder, which is my A5 challenges. So this one, I kept the decor the same. It's all of my books and my little quotes, just everything that I love. My husband, of course. We have our little book heart here. This dashboard is also from Eileen's shop. It says Progress, Not Perfection. This one is technically for an A6, but I just added another hole punch. That way I can have it into this binder. We have my little book magnet to tell me which challenge I'm on. And then this one is all of my A5s that don't fit into one of like my specific themes, which is perfectly fine. We got all of our challenges, and then I started a new little catch-all for the back. So that is this one. Let me put this back on here before I lose it. This just tells us like which challenge we ended on and which one we need to start for the next time we play. And then whatever challenges I finish out of these ones go into my sinking funds. So we have this gorgeous blue binder that Hannah from Prop Budget sent me. I love it so much. I do have quite a bit of sinking funds, so that's why I put this one in this binder, because it's kind of thicker and gives me more space. This one I did not change the decor either. So it just has, you know, more things that I love, more cute colors. I got my little flower chain here, and this one is sinking funds. So these are going to be in alphabetical order. We have anniversary, birthday. Again, I have Eileen's trackers on the back, books, date night, Etsy, because my cart is getting pretty crazy on Etsy. I need to start filling that one up. Gaming, gifts, home, and this is for home as in like home items if we need like a new blender, a new microwave, things like that. I do have another envelope in the back for my house down payment, which I'm going to obviously save separately. So I just have a generic home envelope. School, because there is another program that I'm wanting to do, so I need to start saving for that. And then in the back, I have it separated by this little butterfly dashboard. My aunt sent me this one, and I don't remember if she made this or if she got this from somewhere. It doesn't have a name on it, so I will try and find it and see if I can. So we have, these are the extra ones that we have like specific binders that are going directly to them. So these front ones are my sinking funds that are gonna get randomized, and then these are gonna come from specific challenges. So this is my debt tracker. The tracker is from Budgeting on a Budget, and then I have a tracker where I can actually write the amounts on the back from Eileen's shop. So I'm not gonna be really saving money in this one, because as soon as we finish whatever challenges for the month, I'm gonna put that money in my bank account and pay an extra debt payment, but I wanna track how much I saved throughout the year. So I'm gonna need to split these up into my 5,000 and then each time color off one wherever I land on. We also have our Halloween savings. So this one is gonna come from the Halloween box, and like I said, my goal is 800 for this one. House, this one is for my actual down payment for the house. And then this one is Matt, and this is gonna be from his binder and the spooky box challenge. So all of that is going to go in here. Oops. And then all of these dashboards Eileen created for me, so I am absolutely obsessed with all of them. I don't think these are on her shop, but I think she does have like a customizable option. So if you're looking for something, definitely just message her and see what she can do. But I love them so much. And yeah, that is my sinking funds. Next, speaking of Eileen, like I do throughout all of my videos, I am creating a new little setup of, well, actually I lied, it's not new. I did Sunday Sister Savings before, where I did our Powerpuff Girl collection and then her Gaming Through the Years box. So all of this is going to be set up using her items as well. Oh no, I'm losing decor. Where'd that come from? See, I need some better tape in here. Okay, I gotta fix that with some tape, but as you guys can see, this is her Elowen the Green's Magical Day, and this is the box challenge that she created with Bonnie at Bonfire Budgets. Absolutely love it. Obviously, it's the witch and green, so I had to find, all of these images are from Pinterest. I just found really pretty green themed witches. I found some little orbs and then this little dark bookshelf in the back. Absolutely love it. I have the dashboard in the front, and then I have the sections. So this is like a little story. I absolutely love it. On the back of each card, you continue the story throughout the box, and it is so cute. So you have your sections of her day, and then you have the bonus games, which is, I think the familiar is one of them. Help Thistle, so that's helping Thistle get through this little path. Healing potion recipe, color and save, and then we have our herb collection, which I'm going to do for my catch-all because it's 1 through 5 amounts. So I will be doing this box challenge. I don't know if I'm going to do a specific amount and then a specific amount for the A5 binder, or if I'm going to do like my friends and pull 2 cards, but we will figure that out later. But along with that, I set up my sister binder again. And this one is almost the same as my throwback binder because everything is the same. It's me, Eileen, and then we have an older sister. And, you know, just everything that we love. I have the Sanderson sisters. I have Sailor Moon, obviously Powerpuff Girls, Pokemon. So it's just things that we all love and kind of remind me of all of them. The 3 cats. So absolutely love that. I got my Bubbles keychain. And then in this one are all of Eileen's challenges. So like I said, she has a million on her website. So I'm just starting with a couple in here, and then I have a bunch here in the back, and plus she has so much more. So I'm using all of these. I have her little butterfly color and save as my catch-all, and I absolutely love it so much. I can't wait to get in this one. I don't know if I'm doing Sunday Sisters savings or if I'm just gonna kind of lump this into my other videos. We will see once I plan that out. I love this quote right here. It says, "How do people make it through life without a sister?" So true. So that is my sister binder setup. For these, once I finish any of the challenges, these are gonna go into my high priority sinking funds. So my other binder with my sinking funds is stuff that I want to save for, but these are gonna be my high priority. So these are gonna be my #1 goal. So there is less in here. I think there's only 6 because I put the majority in the sinking funds and then less in here. So when I randomize, each one gets more. This one I went with kind of a little like strawberry theme. I had to put this adorable little cat up here because it is so cute. It reminds me of my cat Tater. And then a couple little quotes. Both of these are from Cooper over at Purely Budgets. It says, "Never give up and progress over perfection," because these are important to me this year and I really want to focus on things that are more important. And like I was saying in the beginning, even if I don't save a specific number, still right here, this quote, "Progress over perfection." Any progress is good progress. So that is my motto for the year. This is the dashboard, also from Eileen's shop. It says, "Believe in yourself." I have my high priority dashboard that I created. And then these are the 6 categories that are the most important right now. So car insurance, car maintenance, registration, emergency, medical, and pet emergency. So these 6, I did start saving for these last year, but I need to cancel those out and start back at the beginning. But like I said, that is okay. And then, of course, I have my 3 little dog paws for my babies. And those are my high priorities. So all of the sister challenges that I finish are going to go straight into these ones. Okay, next, this is kind of a big one. This is going to be my travel setup. So again, like you guys saw in the beginning, I want to save a lot for travel. So this is how I'm gonna do it this year. I have a couple different things that I want to work on. The first one is going to be the Sandbox challenge from Purely Budgets. So this binder, I just did all beachy themed. I have my little black hibiscus heart, the vellum dashboard from Eileen's shop, and then all of the beach, like the pineapple, the beach, the surfboards, and then a couple paper clips from my shop that I thought went so well. And then, so in here I have, like I said, the Sandbox challenge from Purely Budgets. So we have our sections. I am obsessed with this box challenge. Eileen did it on her channel, and just the aesthetic of each of these, like you have section 1 is pink, section 2 is blue, section 3 is a nude color, section 4 is green, and then we have our bonus games, this or that. We have our popsicle race, and at the back, we have the catch-all with these amazing looking drinks. So I am so excited to play with this one. I have all the little cards over to the side. And again, I don't know if I'm gonna do a specific amount, pull 2 cards, or how I'm gonna do it, but we will get that figured out. Along with that box challenge, I am going to do the Monster Box Challenge. I have been wanting to do this for forever. So again, it is for traveling. So I put some monsters over here on the side, but then I also put some little travel things, little Pokemon with a shark. I love it so much. So this one is the Monster Town Box Challenge from Allie Bear Budgets and April's Fresh Start. This one has a lot of sections. So what I did for each one, I did them front and back. And that way I'm hoping I can still fit everything in this binder, but already with no money in here, it's a little chunky, so we will see. But it's literally everything in here. You have all of the sections, all of the jobs, all of the holidays in the back. So we are gonna play this one, and all of this is gonna go towards savings as well. See, right now it barely closes already and I have no money in here, so we will see how long this binder lasts me. I think I might need to get a thicker one. And then along with those, I did an A5 binder like I did my other ones. So this is my blue binder. In here, I put everything pink and travel. So it says passport ready, dreams loading, 1000%. Absolutely love it. And then these are going to be all of my travel A5 games. I got all of them to the back. This one I chose as my catch-all. It's the little boat with the little life rings. And then in the back, I have a bunch of extra challenges for when we finish these. So, love these. I'm gonna say each one is my favorite, but every time I see it, I'm just obsessed. So this one is also one of my favorites. So when we finish challenges in any of these three, they are going to go into my travel categories. I wanted to do this because instead of, like I said, instead of just saving a lump sum, I like to break it down and see exactly how much I'm gonna need. So I have it in my notes what I need for the big trip that we want to take, and I'll have to write it into all of these trackers. So this one is my category binder. It has all of the places that we want to visit on this side. A little quote says life is better at the beach, which I agree with that. This is the dashboard that matches the vellum one that's in this binder, but this is the one with the quote. It says wash away all doubt. And then I have this little Eiffel Tower. A friend of mine that I work with went to Paris and he brought us back all of these little trinkets. So I thought obviously that would be perfect in here. And then all of my trackers are from Hannah over at Prop Budgets. So we have our pre-trip supplies. And again, I need to fill out the goal on these and like see what each one's gonna be, but I will do that once I figure out how much we need for everything. We have our airfare, accommodations, entertainment, food, and then I had this travel one that Eileen created in my sinking funds binder, but then when I decided to do an entire binder for itself, I just put it back here for anything miscellaneous. So that's going to be in the back of this one. So this is going to be my travel setup. Again, one of my favorites. And I forgot to say, this binder is from Eileen's shop at Life With Me Eileen. Definitely check out her YouTube. She is coming back full force and she just got to 1,000 subscribers and is going to do a huge giveaway. So definitely be on the lookout of her channel for that. But these binders are at her website at lifewithme.shop. She has a bunch of different colors and they are all so cute. So this is my travel setup. Okay, next is my Christmas setup. So I have the white, the red, and the green. So the green is going to be the Grinch box challenge. This one I have, so this one is the box challenge that got me obsessed with the savings community and made me start this entire journey. Eileen has been a part of this community for forever, and she kept trying to get me interested, and I just wasn't listening because I was crazy. And then finally, this one is from Lake and Bacon at Saving the Bacon. I saw this and I was sold. Christmas is my favorite thing ever. The Grinch is my favorite thing about Christmas. And When I saw this savings challenge, I knew that I had to start it. This one was not even from last year, it was from 2024. So I still haven't been able to start this one, but this year I am doing it. I set up my little Grinch binder. I have Max. I have all the Grinch things in here. And then I have the whole savings challenge. So obviously the dashboard. We have our Merry Grinchmas savings. We have our Plinko. And then the sections. So we have section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have our Grinch heart, grow his heart. We have where is the Grinch? So this little cards, each little card has, or some of them have like a little Grinch on the side where you have bonus savings. You come back here, and then we have our bingo. You cross that out, and then I have all the cards, and I have this as a little catch-all from the back. This is from Indigo Moon Budgets. So I just put this back here because I think I am going to do a certain amount for this binder. So if I do have like a couple dollars left over and I don't want to get an IOU, I'll just come back and put it in here and probably just save it in this one that I have with the cards. So I am excited to play this one. I cannot wait. And then along with that, I am bringing back my A5 binder. Ignore this part, I will go over that in a second. But this is my Christmas binder that I used last year. I had it full of Eileen's challenges from her Christmas Advent box, and I still have a bunch of challenges left over, but I also added in a few. I made this one, obviously, for the Grinch. We have Max, the Grinch, and Cindy on the side. And then, what is going on? There we go. And then I have a few more challenges back here. I think I have 5. Oh, I have an extra envelope. I don't know what that one's for. I think I have 5 Christmas. And then in the back, I decided to make it half and half because I like to start with only like 5 challenges. That way I can finish them a little faster. And this binder is really big. So I figured I could do half Christmas and half Halloween. I love it so much. It is so cute. So again, I have all of the pink Halloween decor. I have 0 right here in the back. And then I have all of the challenges from Eileen's Halloween Advent box here in the back. So we got all of these, and these ones are gonna be the ones that help me save for my 12-foot skeleton that I am getting this year, plus the dogs. We have her little cat color and save in the back for our catch-all, and I love it. So I'll do this side for Halloween and then the front side for Christmas. So for these, once I finish the challenges, the Halloween ones are going to be going into my sinking funds, that Halloween envelope that I had. But for Christmas, I made a Christmas categories binder. So last year I used this red binder for all of Eileen's A6 challenges, but this year I turned it into my Christmas categories. So I have the same decor on here because it is so cute. I moved the dashboard back to the A6. So this one is from Sav Saves. It says, "Oh snap, it's time to save for the holidays." I love it so much. And then I created these little dashboards. So these are all of our Christmas categories. We have Brit, and then I put the green trackers from Eileen's shop. We have Matt, siblings, kids, pets, parents, family, and this is extra family, like grandparents, my uncle, everybody else, decor, supplies, which I might not even need this one because I have probably like 40 rolls of wrapping paper and I need to stop buying more, but just in case, we have a supplies one, work, groceries, and miscellaneous. So again, on these ones, I need to fill out the amounts that I want to save. Oh, actually, no, I don't. Just the categories. I forgot to write them in. And then I do have specific amounts that I want to do for each one, so I'll probably write those just so I remember. So all of my Christmas ones are going to go into there. And like I said, my Halloween is going into that envelope in my sinking funds. So that is this setup. Okay, last but not least, definitely, these are the extra things that I have. This one is the Once Upon a Savings Challenge from Miss Million. Me and Eileen printed this and she kind of messed up the hole punches, so this is this is not how you receive it from Mrs. Million. I just wanted to throw that out there because it's a little messed up, but I love it nonetheless. This is her Once Upon a Savings. Color, scratch, and roll and saves 6,000 plus. So this is absolutely amazing. It has literally every single Disney character and Disney movie that you can think of. I'm obsessed. It saves so much money, 6,000 plus, because the roll and saves, I mean, it could be plus thousands, you never know. So what I plan to use this one for is my house down payment savings. Like I said in the beginning, that's another one of my big goals that I have. That one I want to save 3,000. So I'm not even going to finish this by this year if it saves 6,000 plus, but I'm definitely going to put as much as I can into it, and I love it so much. I have the washi tape because we hole punched on the wrong side of some of these, so just ignore that, but absolutely love it. It has everybody in here, and I can't wait to do this. I think there's like 72 pages. So what I was thinking of doing is rolling, I think it was like a D12 and a D6, timesing them, and then whatever I get, that's what page I'm going to go to and save. But definitely can't wait to get into this. And then these two binders here, I don't have a specific savings plan for these, but I wanted to set up the binders because I do want to come up with a plan eventually. This is going to be my self-care binder. So obviously everything is pink again. Probably like half of my binders are all pink. It says in my self-love era, so all of the pink. I have this little black bow. Another dashboard from Eileen's shop says reach for the stars. And then in here I have my self-care dashboard that I did have in my sinking funds, but I took out because I want to put them into this binder again so I can see like where the money is going to rather than just putting it as a lump sum. So I do have a tracker on here just so I can see like the total I have for self-care. But then I got these trackers from Budgeting on a Budget, and I just put them in here because they are so cute. So each one is different. There's body care, books are my happy place, concert fun, eyebrows on fleek, lashes queen, makeup, tattoo tracker, skincare, and then I do have emergency fund and medical, just because I love the trackers and you never know when I need to add a little bit of emergency or a little bit of medical in here. So all of those, like I said, are from Budgeting on a Budget. I don't have a specific plan for this one, but I will definitely be adding money into here this year. So I wanted to set it up just so I had it all ready. And then same for this one. This binder has been in my Amazon cart probably since I started my setup. I absolutely am obsessed with the cheetah print. This one is going to be for my home categories. So obviously the main savings goal right now for home is the down payment, but I do have these categories set up because obviously once we get the home, we're going to need to make repairs, buy furniture, all that fun stuff. So this one is just a bunch of neutrals here. It says good things are coming, which yes, they are. This is my year, remember. And then I have the little dashboards that I created. So we have living room, and then trackers are Eileen's flower ones from her shop. We have kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, master bath, kids room, office, guest room, garage, yard, and miscellaneous. So definitely I need to figure out a plan for this one. Like I said, my main priority is the down payment, but I couldn't just not get this binder and use it. I am obsessed. And then this one was from Eileen's shop. It's the pink color, like the blue that I showed you guys earlier. So those are my extra binders that I need to come up with a plan for. Okay, so that is my plan, my goals for 2026. I know, like I said, it is a lot. I like to be extra. My decor, I like to pack my binders with as much as I can, but it just helps me see, like I said, where every single dollar is going to go. And that's very important for me because I am probably the worst at saving money. I currently obviously don't have anything saved, and that is changing this year. We are making changes. My goal is to stay consistent this year. I want to add, you know, as much as I can into each of those binders. Hitting the goals would be amazing, but like I said, every dollar matters. As long as I have some savings into each of those categories by the end of the year, I will be the happiest ever. And this is my year. I am manifesting. Good things are happening this year. So if you guys like my binder setup, definitely let me know. If you have any suggestions or anything, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate it so much. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button so you can join in on the fun. We have officially hit 400, and I cannot thank you guys enough. That is absolutely amazing. I haven't even been really posting videos in the last month, and you guys are still subscribing, and I appreciate it so much. I want to do a huge giveaway at 500, so we are so close. And like I said, I cannot wait to start getting back into my binders. My goal is to start back in March. So don't forget to check out my shop for February. I am having my birthday sale, 33%. I hope you guys get all the goodies you want, and then definitely check out the binders because every binder is going to come with a Valentine challenge from our Valentine box. And I am so excited to be getting back into things. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys find it helpful to see my setup. Let me know what your guys' setup looks like. If I can add anything, change anything that you think would work for me, definitely let me know. But I appreciate you being here watching this video, and I will see you for the next one. Bye!